Yes, we are back today again. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my lovely followers and friends. So I come back again today with a wonderful tale, a wonderful story to discuss and to share with us. If I say once upon a time, you say time. If I say story, you will say story. So let's go. Once upon a time. There is a man called Ojandele. In that village, a certain man married from the land of the spirit. A certain man in that village, in the village of Ojandele. The man is Ojandele's father, but Ojandele's mother is not a human being. So the Ojandele's father married to the woman, and the woman is from the land of the spirit. So, and in that town, in that village, in that kingdom, every year there'll be a kind of a wrestling competition in the land of the spirit, which they will invite people from Ojandele's village. And by that time, Ojandele was still small. Ojandele was still a young boy. He hasn't grown yet. So, but it happened that nobody from Ojandilis village ever went for the wrestling competition. None of them has ever come back. And in that wrestling competition, if you are being won, you'll be killed. And ever since, nobody from the Ojandilis village that went for that wrestling competition has ever come back, because the spirit beings will always defeat them and kill them. So every year, they will go for that wrestling competition. They will select somebody which they know that is very strong and send him to the land of the spirit for that wrestling. When that person go for that wrestling, the person will not come back. But Ojanli keep monitoring and noticing it, and Ojanli was not happy about that. Ojanli was not happy about that. So when Ojanli now grown and getting to the age, you understand, for him to represent his town. No, though he has never make the suggestion or discuss something like that with his parents, but has been noticing that everybody that the village sent to that land of the spirit for that wrestling, that those people never come back. But those things was going on in Ojandi's mind. Ojandili was like, I will break that record. Ojanili keep undergoing secret trainings, wrestling trainings, every day. I be wrestling with so many people, you understand, training himself. So one day, Ojandili called his mother. So and was asking his mother about some question, that I heard that my father is a great wrestler. I need to know things about him. And his mom said, yes, your dad was one of the person that was defeated in the land of spirit who could not come back again. So Ojandili now became furious about it. You know, he had been planning to go, but now he has seen another evidence. You understand? Another evidence that propelled him, that make him more furious about it. He now take his final decision, and he said to his mom that definitely I will go and represent my village in that fight. That I will go. His mom looked at him and started laughing. His mom called him and said that you cannot go. That you are not strong enough to go. That if you go, you will not come back. He said, why? He said, yes, because I am from there. I know what is going on there. It's not all about having physical muscles. He said, no. The mom told him that it's not all about having physical muscles. There are things that you need to have. There are things that you need to know before you go. And Ojandili left. And Ojandili continued his research and his training, preparing himself. One day he came back again to his mom, and said, Mom, this time around I will go. I'm ready. That I'm prepared. I'm now. Do you understand? His mom said no. That very day, his mom now told him that before you will go for the fight, that you will fight me, your mom, first. And he was like, woman like you. His mom laughed. He said, yes, before you go to the land of spirit to wrestle with them, that you will fight me first. If you now defeat me, then I said, then I will know that you are qualified. Then I will now give you some secret and give you some kind of to strengthen you so that you will go. Ojandili laughed. Ojandili looked at it. Ojandili said, no problem. Let's give a try. For his mind, for Ojandili's mind, he think that if he fought or wrestle with his mom, that with one hand, he will defeat his mom. But he don't know that his mom is not a true human being. Do you understand? Because his father married his mom from the land of the spirit. You see? So when Ojandele engaged in a wrestling competition with his mom, the first time, to his greatest surprise, his mom defeated him. Ojandele was shocked. His mom now called and said, "Can you see? You want me to lose you? Had it been now that you did not test me, that is how you just go there and become a waste." Ojandele was surprised. Ojandele looked at his mom and said, "How?" Ojandele left and continued with his training. He kept training. Now one day he came back again, told his mom that, "I am now ready." The mom now repeat again with him. That second time, his mom defeated him again for the second time. Ojandele left. After some days again, Ojandele came back and told his mom that, "Now I will go." His mom said that he will still wrestle with me for the third time. He wrestled with his mom again. At this point in time, his mom did not defeat him. He did not defeat his mom. The mom told him that even at that, he will not go. If you cannot defeat me, you will not go. That there's a need for you to defeat me first. Because two of us now, do you understand, as in ending in a draw, wrestling, means that you are not qualified. Because if you go there, there are powerful ones there that is stronger than her that you are going to fight. So then let's accept it. Now to the fourth time, they wrestle again. In that fourth time, Ojandele defeated his mom. Ojandele said to his mom that, "Now that I have defeated you, that I'm not qualified." The mom said, "Okay, no problem. That I'm going to give you another test. If you pass that test, you understand, you will go. But if you fail that test, you will not go." Ojandele said, "No problem." His mom brought a heavy stone, and threw that a heavy stone over the roof of their building. Before the stone could fall over the other side, the woman has already gotten there and grabbed it. He told Ojandele to do the same thing. Ojandele tried and failed. You see, Ojandele was surprised. Ojandele was like, "But why are you bringing up all this kind of?" He said, "Yes, those things are the strategy." He said that for you to fight, for you to go and wrestle with the spirit, means that you must be strong first. Second, you must be fast. You see, there must be a combination of speed and strength for you to conquer them, for you to win. There must be a combination of strength and speed for you to win. Do you understand? Ojandele tried that test for 6 good times before he was able to pass that test. So after passing that test, now, do you understand? The mom now told him that you are now qualified. Do you understand? That's when the mom now started telling him the secret. His mom now told him that, "Even me, your mom, I am from the land of the spirit. That I'm not a complete human being. I'm partial human being and partial spirit." Ojandele was shocked. He said, "That is why I'm making sure, because you're the only survivor. You're the only survivor of your father. So I don't want you to die." And what I'm doing now, the mom was telling him that what he is doing for him is that revealing the secret to him, so that he will be the one that will save their kingdom. Ojandele was happy. He now told Ojandele what happened to his father and every other thing. He now started give a kind of fortifying Ojandele, giving him some spiritual powers. giving him some spiritual strength and fortification. He started putting Ojandili into a kind of fortification processes. After everything, the woman look at Ojandili. He said, Ojandili, look at me. Ojandili look at his mom. His mom now give him a full tap on the chest here and told him to turn back. He turned back. The woman do the same thing at the back and now say to him that you are now qualified to go. That if you go, you will not die. They will not kill you. That is when Ojandili now came. You understand? Ojandili now went to the king palace and declared his interest and told the king that this time around, this year, this season, that I'm going to represent this kingdom. I'm going to represent them. I'm going to go and wrestle with those powers. The king was like, the king looked at us and said, no, you are the only son, that you don't need to go. That we are looking that there are other people that we're going to select among. Ojandili said, no, I will go. That I'm qualified and I'm prepared. King now called his cabinets and they started discussing about the movement. After every discussion, and they conclude that Ojandili will now go to represent the kingdom, his own kingdom, in that wrestling. You see, at that point in time, Ojandili now get a young man. This young man always used something like a whistle, you understand, to sing his name. And whenever the man is singing his name, you understand, his strength and power increases. You see, the man used flute to sing for Ojandili, calling him name. You understand, like strong names. So whenever the man started doing something like that, you understand, Ojandili will regain his strength. His strength will increase. So after the whole preparation, after the whole conclusion, Ojandili now went. He left his kingdom without his assistant. Both of them now left the kingdom to the land of the spirit to go and wrestle for the wrestling competition. When they come to that arena, you understand, they look at him and all of them, the whole spirit there started laughing. They started laughing. Ojandili did not understand why they are laughing. So when Ojandili look at it, Ojandili now noticed that they have already set up a kind of a celebration, do you understand, arena. You understand? They have already set up the pots which they will use to cook. They have already set up, there are every ingredients. So they are waiting for Ojandili the person that will come for that season. You understand? So, and it happened to be Ojandili. So when Ojandili saw all those preparations, how they arrange everything, now waiting for the wrestling to commence and close, because they believe that it is going to be the same way, that they were going to win, so that they will kill and celebrate. Ojandili look around. You understand? Ojandili could not believe it. But Ojandili is a courageous man. Ojandili is a courageous man. So Ojandili called his fluter and said, are you prepared? The fluter said, yes, I'm prepared. Because both of them were there. So when Ojandili looked around, the one they pointed that Ojandili going to wrestle with look somehow, do you understand? Small, somehow, do you understand? It's not, it has look at him, Ojandili was like, wow, surely I will defeat this one one hand and go my way. You understand? Because there are giants among them. Ojandili was afraid, it was like, I don't want to fight the giant, but they chose to give Ojandili that small one. Ojandili did not even know that small one is the deadliest one among them. That all those giants you see, do you understand, is not even the problem. That one had been the one that had been destroying things for journalists, for the kingdom. You see? Now, Ojandili now call his fluter and say, get yourself ready, because the wrestling, the fight is about to start. You understand? Now, when the time reached, that small spirit appeared in the circle where they're going to wrestle, and Ojandili entered the circle. I hope that we are getting it. Ojandili entered the circle to wrestle with the small spirit. When both of them started, the fluter, and the name of that spirit is Elo. Elo. Oh my goodness. When the fluter for the Elo spirit, you understand, put his flute in the mouth, you understand, and started calling Elo, he said to Elo spirit, see, remember how we have been conquering those people from the Ojandili's kingdom? You have been defeating them. That they are waiting for you to defeat Ojandili so that they can cook him. They can eat him also. You understand? And the wrestling, the battle started. They said they're fighting. When the battle started, they were expecting the Elo spirit to defeat Ojandili immediately. But they noticed that things is not in the same way. Elo is not defeating Ojandili. Ojandili was proving beyond their reasonable doubt. They have never, in fact, Elo has never encountered such fight before from human. You understand? They were surprised the way Ojandili was fighting. They say that Ojandili possessed some of their skills. How come? How come? He said that someone must leak their secret to Ojandili. How come Ojandili possess some of their strength and some of their skill and strategy of wrestling? They were surprised until the first time passed. They enter second round, the same thing. Nobody defeated. Ojandili did not defeat. Elo did not defeat. But Ojandili was so surprised how that Elo, because Elo looks so small. Ojandili himself was surprised. How can this small spirit, do you understand, is so strong that I cannot defeat? Ojandili now remember what his mom told him, that it's not all about having physical muscle. And Ojandili started appreciating his mom, because if not that his mom delayed him, you understand, he will not get to that level of training before coming. Ojandili was like, Mom, wherever you are, I thank you. But Ojandili, in the third round, do you understand, there's a kind of fear that started gripping Ojandili, because Ojandili said to himself, what my mom said is true, because of the kind of strength Ojandili was experienced from that small spirit is much. Ojandili was looking at, say, look at this small thing. I cannot defeat this small thing. You see? Then, but now when they entered the fourth round, something happened. That is when Elo spirit fluter picked up the flute and started singing for the spirit. Elo kuligindi, kuligindi, Elo kuligindi. If I singing, if I say Elo kuligindi, you will be saying kuligindi. You will not understand this. This is like a chanting word. Elo kuligindi, kuligindi, Elo kuligindi, kuligindi, Elo kuligin, Elo kuligin. Now, when the fluter was singing something like that, to the greatest surprise of Ojandili, that Elo that was small started growing and in size, both in height and in size, to the extent that Ojandili cannot even grab Elo anymore. Elo become a giant before Ojandili's eyes, and fear crowded into Ojandili. Ojandili was like, how? So Elo becomes so heavy. Elo was like Ojandili cannot push Elo anymore. Ojandi was like, how can? That's when Ojandi did not know that what his mom said is true. It's not all about physical strength, that this is a spirit. They can change a pattern for you at any moment. Do you understand? So when that thing happened now, when Elo turned to giant, Elo was small initially, but at the fourth time, when the flute started singing for him, Elo increased and grew and turned to giant. So when Ojandi saw something like that, when they enter the 50th round, yes, that's when Ojandi Fruta saw that things had changed. And Ojandi's mother warned Ojandi that there is a need for that Fruta always singing that his own song for him to regain strength. When they enter 50th round, they entered. See, Ojandi now became small, while Elo is now a giant. You understand? When Ojandi hold onto Elo, way to hold, because Elo has changed. He's no longer Elo, the first started fighting with. And because if they raise you and throw you on the floor, that's the end, which means they have defeated. When lifted Ojandile that way, that is when Ojandile Fluter picked up his flute and started singing Ojandele Mbenekube Kuku. Ojandele Mbenekube Kuku. Nwajele Mbana Mo Mbenekube Kuku. Gbanenye jide Mbenekube Kuku. Gbanna ya jide Mbenekube Kuku. Gbanwa Mo jide Mbenekube Kuku. See, what the fluter was saying is that the fluter was calling Ojandile, telling him that where you are is not a land of the human being, that they are in the land of spirit. That remember that you wrestled with so many people. You understand? You wrestle with your father, you wrestle with your mother who is a spirit, you won. So there is a need for you to win this one, that you will win. You understand? And Ojandile regained his strength. Do you understand? So when Ojandile regained his strength, do you understand? Elo who was holding Ojandile become hot. Elo could not hold Ojandile because Ojandile was very hot, and he left Ojandile. You understand? So when Ojandile regained his strength, Ojandile now, do you understand? Because with that song, Ojandile is no longer behaving like human being. Because his mother has already impacted in him the spirit force, the spirit power, spiritual power. So Ojandile was able to raise Elo to the greatest surprise of the spirit being around there. So when Ojandile raised Elo, the Elo flute started singing for Elo again. When Elo flute started singing for Elo, you understand? Elo increased in size, like became too wide. That is like to cover Ojandile, and Ojandile released. Ojandile let go. You understand? That is how they finished the 5th. Nobody defeated. And the 6th round was the last round. Now, when they go, so the spirit there, all the spirit being there was surprised. You understand? Because it's like they are disappointed. They are telling you, look at, we have washed pot. Our pot is clean already. All the equipment, you understand, is ready. We are waiting for you to defeat this man so that we can kill him and celebrate. You understand? Elo said, don't worry. Elo was giving them hope. So there are a group of spirit beings that came with a drum beat. They started beating. They say that this is the last turn, and they are sure that Elo is going to win Ojandile. You understand? They say that Elo is going to win. So in that 60th round, so Ojandile now went to a confined place, to a silent place, a lonely place with his fluter. You understand? And do some spiritual things which his mom told him to do in order to connect with her, because the mom did not come with her. And he told his mom that what you said is true, that that things is very hard now, that they are in the sixth round, and the way he's seeing things, do you understand? It is too strong. That's when his mom told him to remember the last test. The mom told him, remember our last test, the test of throwing heavy stone. Do you understand? The test of a combination of speed and strength. Remember the combination of speed and strength. Use it this time around. Do you understand? So when the sixth round started, and the flute quickly started singing for Ojandele. Ojandele mbeneku bekuku. Ojadele mbeneku bekuku. Nwajele mgbana mmụọ mbeneku bekuku. Gbanne jide mbeneku bekuku. Agbanna ya jide mbekuku. Gbanwa mmụọ jide. Immediately, because the mom said, remember the speed and strength combination. Ojani was like lightning. Boom. Before Elu could turn to something else, Ojandi threw Elu up immediately. You understand? Threw him up immediately. For him to land Elu on the floor, you know, Elu is a spirit. Elu disappeared. But what happened now is that they concluded that Ojandile won. For him to raise him, you understand, and throw him. Though Elu disappeared, but the spirit being, consider that Ojandile has won Elu. You understand? Why Elu disappeared? If had it been that Elu did not disappear, then understand, Elu will fall. But as a spirit, it disappeared. And the spirit being became furious. All of them came out to kill Ojandile by force. Ojandile and his fluter ran away. You understand? When Ojandile ran away with great speed, as his mom said, there is another spirit being that has 7 heads, and that one, do you understand? Do you understand? Ojandile was running, but that one was walking. Pa, 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 nyakopa. That is the movement of that spirit. Pa, 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 nyakopa. So the hand with which the spirit, do you understand, used nearly to hold Ojandile from the back, but could not hold him. So he now used his claw, you understand, to scratch Ojandile's back. That's why if you see human being, you will see a kind of a line at the back. They say that it is when a man fought with the spirit being on his way to run home, the spirit being, now do you understand, now scratch him from the back. That is the line in your back. And Ojandile won the wrestling competition. And that's how Ojandile saved his people from the spirit land. Story, story, story. What do you understand from this story? One is that there's a need for training, consistent, persistent, and constant training in life. There is a need for study. In your life, don't stop studying. Study every time, train yourself every time, engage yourself. That's number one thing you should understand, because that's what Ojandile did. Second, there is a need for you to have a listening ear. Listen to your parents, more especially to your mother's advice. Don't do things because you feel that you can do them. Ask questions, do investigations, listen, Do you understand? Had it been that Ojandeli did not listen to his mom, he will die in that process. Ojandeli has listening ear. Ojandeli asks questions. Ojandeli passed test. You understand? Now, if you want to engage yourself in a competition or in life, you should know that you should know there are things that will arise. So that's why you need to be careful. You need to be prepared whenever you are going for competition. 2, the spirit battle is not like physical battle. Spirit battle is very technical. The battle of the spirit is very, very technical. It's not like physical battle where you use weapon like gun, sword, and the rest of other material. No. The spirit battle is different. You understand? These are the things that you should understand from this story. May God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comment. You look a hot. You look a bit like oh my God. Your teacher. How do I look a bit like your teacher? Teacher. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Oh my goodness. Wow. My name is Brother Sebastian Chibuzo Malwe. That is my name. That's my name. You can call me Dominion. You can call me Mediator. So please, you can like my stream, my content. You can share them. You can comment. Always check on my page, check on my profile, and you see and engage, and you see something good. I'll be bringing to you more and more of things that will make you happy. May God bless you all. Ah, lima shaida kunanta rabandi ataru.